Hey everyone, Michael here with hellocupcakeitsme. Today is the Saturday check-in. It is October 22nd, 2022, and how are you? If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe. Head on over to the blog, hellocupcakeitsme, and over to the podcast, anchor.fm/hellocupcakeitsme. So, there has been a lot going on this week. Just a lot of triggering bipolar shit that has happened. A lot of just having ups and downs, a lot of depression, just the whole gambit of things. My my week actually got kind of thrown off of, like, every day my sister and I would get together for lunch, and this week we weren't really able to do that. We were only able to get together like once or twice, and so that kind of threw things off. And like I said, dealing with a lot of depression, dealing with just a lot of crap. The depression, I think, is still just residual from my trip out to Oregon and just dealing with day-to-day BS. And Thursday night had a huge mental breakdown, like to the point where if it ended inside, I was going to commit it. You know, suicide, homicide, genocide, the whole 9 yards. Like, I lost absolute fucking control of my emotions. Um, Somehow my phone got hijacked, and my number and all of my information got deleted off of my phone while I was in the middle of having a phone call. It took me 3.5 hours of just going through all of the emotions, calls being disconnected, and having to talk to this operator, and this operator pretending that they knew what the fuck they were doing, and then switching me over to this other operator when they didn't know what they were. When they finally stopped reading the script and realized that they didn't know what they were doing, then they switched me over to this operator, and that operator dropped the call, and they were supposed to call me back, never called me back, blah, blah, blah. So, dealing with all that bullshit. And just, yeah, everything in between. And, yeah, so, bunch of crap going on with that. Um, went Last night I went to the movies with my friend Pam, and we saw Black Adam. Hi, sir. And I'm not going to give away any spoilers or anything, but the storyline felt really rushed and not very well developed. So I will give you that. Um, Heard some other, like, movie nerds talking on our way out the door, and they're like, "That wasn't the worst. That wasn't the best. It was just kind of mediocre." And that's about as far as I'm gonna go with that. My Mr. Man is being needy this morning. So, yeah, what else was going on? Um, yeah, that's really just been about it. Just dealing with a lot of mental health issues and just feeling out of whack, having a lot of shit going on. Um, Found out that somebody that I know um, is in the hospital, and they've had her in a coma for the last couple of days, and apparently I heard from a not so reliable source to not or last night that they are brain dead, and that they're just keeping this person on life support until their kid can get home. So I don't know, but my thoughts and prayers are with her and the family and everything else, and the children and so on and so forth. Um, so yeah, just a lot of shit going on right now that's getting me down. Not that I need another reason to be depressed or have issues or whatever, but pretty much the only thing that's really been helping me get through everything lately is I've been writing a short story, and I wasn't going to talk about it, but yeah, like right now my creativity is being expressed through like just literature and writing and things like that. And instead of writing in my blog like I probably should, because honestly, I don't know, it's probably been 2 or 3 weeks since I've updated that, and probably at least a week or two since I've updated the podcast. And I'm sorry, guys, I'm just all over the place with everything. But I'm enjoying myself right now writing this little short story. I don't know how many pages it is, but when I put it through the text-to-speech reader, it takes almost 45 minutes to go through. So I'm adding stuff here and there, taking things away, building up chapters, or just, having fun with it. And I've asked a couple of people to like look it over and see what they think, if I should leave it alone, if it's even worth continuing to pound out on the keys or whatever else, and got some feedback from a couple different people. So do you have to be right there? Is this where you have to be right now? Say hi to everyone. Look into the camera and say hi. No? Okay. So, yeah. He's being really needy right now. You should be in bed. That's what you should be doing. You're usually asleep this time of the morning. Also, I don't know if I mentioned or not, but I've been like feeding a stray cat lately, and I've been calling it Elsie for little cat. And turns out that little cat is a girl. And on Tuesday, when I came home from trivia, she let me pet her. And I laid down on the ground, and she came up and snuggled with me and did headbutts and let me rub all around her. And I grabbed her by the scruff of the neck and I lifted her up, and she tucked her paws. So I think she's about 6 months to a year old. And kind of as I was scratching her and playing around with her, I was looking through her fur, and I didn't see any signs of fleas, which is really amazing. And then I looked at her little butt, and it didn't look like she had any worms or anything. So as far as I can tell, she's got a clean bill of health. And I'm hoping to be able to get her to the point where I can get her into a kennel or a cage or something, and get her to a veterinarian and have her checked out. But I was really, really excited that she let me pet her, and I'm starting to now put food up on the porch instead of out in the yard, and we'll see. Might have another cat. Who knows? That's if boy will leave her alone. But, you know, thankfully he's fixed, and that's the other thing is I need to, if I do get her, I need to have her fixed, and I need a full physical checkup and all that other stuff, and hopefully she doesn't have leukemia, AIDS, or heartworms. Um, so we'll see. I think that she used to belong to the neighbors that moved. I think they opened the door and kind of let her go. But she looks like Bella, my old cat, and the one that I had to put down in February of this year. So it's kind of interesting how this is all working out. But anyways, I really feel like I'm rambling, guys. So I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a great weekend, and go check out the blog and the podcast and everything. And I will talk to you all later. Bye, guys.